morning my people. Muli mutya. Akakuba mukalabye. Ate kaweze. Musoke munyumirwe sights and sounds of today morning. Bemkuba yeyo mujibulira. Wempita nawe mugenda okuyita. Buwomere wakafi. Can you sit down? It's not safe. Mommy, can you put a seatbelt on that boy? Good morning my people, it's Random Cat Talk. Olunaku luno ngeri luli wankuba lwakwetegerezaamu. So komenti oba nyambuza bali mu jaamu. Jagenda tukwata mushiwatini. But it shows it has been raining for some good time. We are going to be watching the cafe, Pal Magic Loco. Kaso kemba wakaimba ka cafe kabuyu tandike mbozi.
So we can do it. We can do it. Yes, we can do it. Together as one. We can do it together as one. Muna, kama taka jitemeli. Jitemeli. Bana, tuli kuchuma. Tuli mukatale. Where the highs and lows may be there. The fights may be there. But when we get together as one, we can do it. We can do it.
Gumugo kama jikiza cafe tugende mu random talk. Gumugo katudeyo ko mu cafe katono tukome mu random talk.
It's the cafe. Oh, it's somewhere. Hey. Muna, we can do it together as one. Nindebo, Ganoria, Tukora Hamwe, walk Cindy, walk away, and Mamma Petwas. When to quat and say, we can do it together as one. In Yaukana Muzara, in Kiri Zazaitu, Nikki for Rabin Baganiza, so make a hunger to harm. Yes, we can do it together as one. We can do it together as one. Tuyomagana tulwanagana tusujagana naye tukwatire wamu achagali awamu gegano. So we can do it. We can do it. Yes, we can do it together as one. We can do it together as one. Hey, Muna, kama taka jitemeli. Jitemeli. Bana, tuli kuchuma. Tuli mukatale. Where the highs and lows may be there, the fights may be there, but when we get together as one, we can do it. We can do it. Tuchisabara, tuchiraza.
Good morning, my people. I hope you're doing well today. It's a Thursday, naro. Yeah? So far, wiki ojitambuza bulungi, it's almost over. And I really hope that things are going at least in a way that you can tolerate. Things are not going bad. And as long as what is going on in your life is manageable, you should be able to celebrate that you are alive and healthy. There are some people that did not finish the week. Waliwo abatagitandika najitandika nga kati bali mu ttaka. Ate waliwo abantu abamu nga family zaabwe zifiiriddwa right now they are going through tough times, and if your family is not going through the same, then you should ideally be thanking God for that. Yeah, so today is Random Car Talk Thursday, and I want to talk about car loan cars. Yeah, it's important. There are things that I find that as a people we should try to understand. We should try to understand and try to make work. Niyo na Uganda abamu basiru omulengera ebitala byakutedda red ne zite zina gye ziraga ye najja n'alaga nti abayimiridde tebalina magezi. Kungu Pius, good morning. Mugalasi Joshua Mixed Farm, good morning. Antonio Random Things, Muyombia Mark, Tusime Eddie, Prosi Bravo, King Daniels, Herbert, Asen, Cosmas Agava, Luyirika Isaac, Football Tribe, Waboyi Nelson, Serada John Paul, Usama Hassan, Waboyi Nelson, Kayongo Vianney. After how much would one Chikono and 4 plugs cost for Espacio? So I don't want to speculate. I don't want to speculate. Neante chisinzi ogula Japan yobo ogula bipya. I'm sure you mechanic should have told you how much. This is a big Chikono chisimancho otegeza. After my friend wants a Mark II Musota with 6 million. It's possible to get a Mark II Musota at 6 million. I don't know if it will be a good Mark II Musota, but it's possible to get one. I don't know if it will be in the best condition, but I know that it's possible for you to get one Mark II Musota at that price. Yeah, but I hope you guys are doing well. Mutumba Pade, yeah, Richard Damolida, we need to talk about. Abantu ebitala byabakutedda naye bachajja. Uganda need to get discipline sincerely. Ebitala bwe bikwata yimirira kati mwesanga mwe byabakutedda mukyayingira ekkubo ne bayingira ekkubo nga bibatadde ne basigala mu kkubo ne mwesanga n'abalala tebasobola kutambula. I find that to be lwakuba nti ekigambo kye nnayagadde okwogera mutabani wange agenda kungamba it's a bad word naye nga naalibadde nkikozesa nenkibayita okitegeera ngira. Deep in Coffee, good morning. We need that train, but our roads not train friendly at all. Oh why? Bwenda baby Dubai sawe ne nkuba bwetonnya. Kale ko wado. Paul Sema, good morning. Moses Heath Balvids. Moses Heath, it's not a ghost town. But you and I, we both know that in Uganda, when it rains, people sleep. Some people are not going to even work today. Joseph Barikudeme, good morning. Martha Academy, Matembe Abdul Nasser, Brian Wanyama. Football Tribe, it's such a rainy morning. Abataina Moroka, tuliba kufa. Ira atha chiyenje ya mmeka. Chiyenje sijja kulima nti manyi price yayo. But I'm sure kati sawa ino omuntu alina chiyenje atambula. Atambula n'akawera akasimula windscreen naye atambula. Nze nabagamba okutambuza ebigere ndivuga ekiyenje. Football soldiers. Foot soldiers. Katamba Isaac Katende, good morning. Ata, how far with our project car you promised us to do one for us? Nzija Emma. Project Keja. I want it to be a perfect car. Sagara kumanagaro any car. It has to be something to behold. In pipeline. So guys, today I wanted to talk about loan cars and the priorities people should be having when they get a car and they don't pay the full amount, because that basically makes it a loan car. Let's say you buy a car at 30 million and you pay 20 million. One thing you need to understand is the person that has sold you the car wants the money. They did not sell you the car on a credit because they have a lot of money, which they sold you that car hoping that you would pay before the deadline you gave, not after. The deadline wasn't just a formality. You get. And I've seen so many people get problems with these. Nabanyumiza sometime back in Boze Yandi Tilwa. He bought a Noah at 45 million and he paid 20, which they accepted. And in the agreement, he told these people he would be able to pay their money in 3 months, right? He failed to pay the money in 3 months. Instead of paying the full 25 million that was remaining, he only paid 500,000. Okay. Now, sometimes we want to call people bad people, but they are actually not bad people, because when this gentleman paid only 500,000 in the 3 months which he promised that he would be paying the full amount, this guy then came for their car. I think they took it around the 4th month. Then when they took their car in the 4th month, this gentleman did not go to them for like a month. He relaxed a little, thinking that maybe they are going to keep that car, they cannot sell it and all. But apparently, when someone takes their car after you not paying in time or on time, all the costs incurred are yours. And one thing that you guys don't understand, according to hire purchase agreements, that's a hire purchase. That's a hire purchase deal. Now, the way hire purchase deals operate is that you're hiring, and if you finish the amount, then you purchase. So, but if you don't finish the amount, you'd be hiring. That's the one thing that you guys don't understand. They take it mumateka. Those guys have lawyers. Era nasoba take the Traffic and Road Safety Act. According to that law, now the Contracts Act can also come in, but according to the law, area Traffic and Road Safety, emotoka eri ku hire purchase eba ya nanyini yo oli gogojijeko until you finish all their money. Now bogamba omuntu oyo akuwadde emotoka ku hire purchase that I'll finish the money in 4 months, mu myezi 4 obanga tonnamalayo obadde ogipangisaako obupangisa wadde emogitwala n'agiguza omulala, and you won't do anything about it. So ebintu bye bakola abantu ababa bikola within the law, abatalina tteeka lyamenye. I don't know if I make sense, guys. So the next time you go and buy a car on credit or on hire purchase, and you agree with the person that you'll be paying in 4 months, please make sure you pay in 4 months. And this is basically the reason why I normally tell you guys, togula motoka jota asobole kusasula webalemu mweri ebango onosobola okusasula sente ezo. Bwoba tosobole, don't sign the agreement, because those agreements give the car owner power to come for it and take it. Wanji, and if he takes the car naji parking somewhere, you will be obligated to cover all the costs, which costs ya just zigamba nti nabangisa breakdown yasike moroka nti moroka ne twane nji parkinga parking badde nsasula mutwalo buli lunaku mazeeye emyezi 3 emitwalo nga 9. Okitegeera, at that moment umanyi kati I've realized that majority of the time we as Ugandans, we are constantly looking forward to making the noise. Ogene mawulire namugulako emmotoka ampisiza bwati ne bwati nali musasudeko 50% biki mbu ense kwatibweko ennaku enyigiriza oli, because at that moment oli abeera akusingako, twamanyira okunyigiriza abatusingako. Okitegeera, there is a time I saw a piece in the newspaper. Am I clear? Is the sound clear? Oba tekemo Bluetooth headsets. Is the sound clear, guys, before I proceed? Okay. So there is a time I saw nalaba amawulire ku Bukedde TV, and this old man, no, it was an old woman, ng'agamba alina omuzukulu ye yamukuza, kati omwana ono gwe yakuza. I'm not even omwana ono yakuza omwana ono n'akula, kati omwana nabba ettaka, okitegeera. Because oli omukyala yali mukadde, everyone was listening to her. Naye omwana ono gwe yali agamba nti yamubba ettaka, muvubuka nali mumanyi. Muvubuka najja naŋŋamba, Arthur, ettaka eryo omukyala lyagamba nti namubbako jjajja wange, naligula yali nguza, n'ansayiningira n'endagaano. But the guy says the agreement he signed with the grandmother, the wife at that time, who is now his ex-wife, went with the agreement of that land, and the grandmother knew that the guy didn't have the agreement. That's why when the grandmother took him to Bukedde, he was saying because she knew this guy did not have the agreement. This is why you guys, I normally tell people when we buy cars, all the guys that we have bought cars with, you can attest to that. Why? Google saves things better than a photocopy. Me, I have agreements even of the first cars I bought, as long as I back them on Google, JBD. I just have to go back and scroll. Now these days, if I take a picture of the agreement, I favorite that picture, and I make sure it's very easy for me to see. All I have to go is I go to the images that I start, and I'll find that. I'll find the image. Yeah, but I hope I'm making sense. Instead of wanting to reach a moment and then you make the world believe, that the person that has taken your car is evil, okay? Make sure you fulfill your end of the bargain. There are times I've seen people, they go and buy cars on credit. Twagenda ko mu bondi lumune tukule moroka. Omwami ono sente zoni zigule moroka nga azirina. N'atagisasula kimalayo. Wabula olwamala okugisasula bw'ati ng'akyalina ebbanja awo nnyini n'agiteeka mu doze miliyoni ng'emu kitundu. Ne mubuuza kati lwaki tusasudde moroka n'ogimalayo. N'agamba Arthur, nze sasula moroka kugimalayo naawe. Siri mujega. Guys, when did paying full amount for your stuff become omujega? I've seen guys from America saying that we Ugandans are rich, that ekitufuula abagagga kiri kimu. Almost everything we have paid with cash. Osege, timbera mu nyumba yange nga tennaggwa naye nga teriiko bbanja. Okay? Mbeera ne moloka yange nga nkadde naye nga teriiko agibanja. Sikwata iPhone, nkwata Samsung second hand naye nga teriiko agibanja. In the US and Europe you can get new stuff without paying a dime. So that's something that I've seen people compare, and I know that it's totally true. So, but guys, I hope I'm making sense. I hope I'm making sense. If you're planning to buy a car on loan, bambi, weyambe. Don't agree to a time frame that you cannot afford. I found that sometimes when people agree to a time frame they cannot afford, at that moment abayagala motoka, so he will agree so that he gets a car. But then afterwards, then he realizes that, oh, I can't. Kwekutandika okwekwasa obuntu emmotoka eno wajinguza naye kati buleki tezisiba na bulungi, buleki ezitasiba bulungi zitwale mu garage bazikole zisibe, n'emmotoka ez'omu bondi bazijjayo ne bakwata mu buleki. Okitegeera, Yet a person that has paid cash normally lets things go very easily. That's why it's important when we get him. That's why I've constantly been telling you guys, only buy cars you can afford. Don't buy cars you want. We set as all in us or motoka. Okuja konga, the person that is giving you that car on loan, is giving you very favorable terms that you can afford, because there are times that everyone can afford. Muntu bwakumuluka nakuwa emyezi ena, ubona emyezi ena goyinza olabanga mitono okubanga omuntu akubanja miliyoni 10, naye nga ku bantu abalala the 4 months are too much. Okitegeera nga the 4 months are too much okubanga bambanja miliyoni 10. Basebo okusasula emiliyoni 10 myezi ena kitegeeza every month you're going to be paying 2.5 million shillings. Do you know what it means? It means olina okubanga ekitono nnyo okola emiliyoni nga 4 omwezi for you to be able to let go of 2.5 million shillings, pay for the car, buy fuel for that car, and also take care of your other needs. So, but I've seen people, however, make those deals. And of course, there are guys that get loans. Is a Moroka. Omuyindi nyina gamba gwetofayo, keep paying. Ate olwa abantu abamu nakola deal ngenda saswe million 2.5 for 4 months maleyo. Omwezi ogwokubiri gutuka nga gaita ndasayo yadde 10. Osegeera nga yalinze emmoroka bwe bana agisika agende mu kooti agambe abasike emmoroka yange nali nabawaako 70% of the amount. Okitegeera 70%. Ebiseera ebisinga, one thing I want you guys to understand, ebiseera ebisinga when these guys give you the cars on credit, abajjeeyo omusolo najjayo ko n'akasente akagula emmotoka abatamazeeyo sente ze. Okitegeera when someone gives you a car on credit 70%, abatamazeeyo sente zagula mmoroka. No, never. Because if for example a car, yes, quick. If for example a car costs if for example a car costs 35 million shillings, we know why a million yabiri, okay, neba kubanje million 15. What makes you think that this person doesn't want his or her money? This person still wants his or her money, but he's choosing to be patient. Kastajjayo sente nyingi kwezo okitegeera asobola okukola ebirala. That's one thing you guys need to understand. And I find that maybe, just maybe we take it for granted. Golowooza nti olwokuba omuntu akwadde emmoroka ku miliyoni 2, emiliyoni agabiri gamalayo omusolo ne gasasula n'emmoroka. It's impossible for the guys that have tried to go to be forward. You have seen ebiseera ebisinga when you buy you import your own car, you'll basically be saving about how much? You'll be saving about is it about 5 million? Muzine mmoroka eza bulijjo. You'll be saving about 5 million. That means nti emmoroka gye bali badde baguza 35 million mu bond, etano magoba ogirese ku 30 million. Okitegeera. But the one thing that I've realized that these guys that sell cars in the bonds take away from you is they help you mitigate the losses, the risks. Okay, they reduce the amount of risk that you will take. Yeah. Let me see. Comments just saw me. Okay. Sound is clear. After I did see an idiot driver who damaged 50 cars in Chihuahua, his license should be revoked. Ante abantu be yo side eyo banywa nnyo omwenge. Waliwo n'omusajja oli yantomera kweri Christmas nga ndi mu Corolla yali atamidde. Nono omuzeeyi yantomera recent yatomera buutu y'emmoroka yange eyali mu kimuwe ekikadde. Era naye yali atamidde. Era naye yali atamidde. And people should try and avoid drunk driving. It doesn't make you a hero, by the way. It doesn't make you a hero. Gwokunywanga otamidde, oyinza okunywanga okuvuga nga otamidde. So kunywanga otamidde. Today you will drive and get to your destination safely, even as drunk as you may be. But tomorrow you may not. That's one thing that I think you guys are ignoring. Lero ojja kutuuka, but the next time tojja kutuuka. The next I was talking to a lady sometime back. Nemugamba naye abakyala lwaki temwagala kusaba bupiira. nangamba nze athanange sibusaba okitegeera like casually like that, like okay, you don't care about your life. Of course aba afaayo ku bulamu bwe, but I think they take it for granted. Alowooza mbu siri oyo gwali naye essaawa eyo tayinza kuba na siriimu. So drunk driving is very dangerous. Peace Joseph, good morning. We are at Mango. What's Mango? Now guys won't wake up because it's raining. It's because of poverty in our society. It's not really poverty, it's just the culture. Like he must say, I think I've learned to appreciate the cultures of countries. Tiwalo culture. Like yesterday, I teach one guy. I told you about him. He's African American. He's from the US. He wants to relocate to Uganda, and I was talking to him. He makes shea butter. He makes what they call shea butter. Shea, yeah, this. I think I bought sample from him. He makes shea, and he was telling me agaba kana akantunga sample. You see this? Mukana akakuwanga sample. And I was telling him in our culture, this is not sample. Chino chizigo chiramba. If you want to give people sample, get a tube and be squatting on their fingers. So because you just want them to feel the shea butter. Do that. Obafuna akantu bwe katinga buli ayagala akwatamu na feelinga shea butter. If they want to buy, because if you give a person this as sample, by the time this thing is done, tajja kudda kugulako. Okitega, this is too much. So, but anyway, I was talking to him, and this is what I was telling him, to learn to appreciate the cultures. For him, that in the US, katinebera sample. Ninga wane Uganda, you sample. You sample. The best thing for you to do is to do bundle pricing. Get a big tin, kanoka mugatireko. That's how we do samples in Uganda. We don't sample the same. That's culture. So like it was a culture of Africa. Because we are farmers. Originally Africans are farmers. Enkuba bwe yatonyanga nga nyingi either balinda nature ne bagenda ne balima oba ne balima encha. That's just the culture. Ochegera kati ate bali abazungu. Their weather is already bad, so their culture, they are already used to moving in such weathers. So you would need to actually be exposed to that culture for you to come back to Uganda and still do the same. Ochegera. People are enjoying Valentine's result. Fetuli kudung, and they call NASA mpolayo. Wemba vumira. Car loans are bad deals. I know there are car loans that are actually good deals, by the way. Yeah. There are people that would give you the car on loan at the same price as a person that has bought cash. Martin and Michael, good morning. Jonah Mukama, we bought a field at 38 million. 13 deposit, but time reached and we were totally stressed. Mochiraba kasengezo milioni 13 mwazi kwata. I don't know what you are going to use the fielder for, but I don't know. Sengezo milioni 13 wazi kwata nozigulamu ka Vitz, ka old model ka Vitz kalinga kebaita ka RS. Don't you think it would be a better decision for you? Ochitegera, it would be nice okuja Kongo omuntu akwade the very best deal that you can get. Good morning JFK Arts. Lucky Mose, if it's a business car, then it's not a bad deal. Hata nange kwendi. Amina Mwanga Robert, good morning. I paid the car in installments. When I finished the balance, I found out that the seller had used this car to secure a loan from the bank. He resorted to lying to me in the end. I sold it to spare dealers. Sorry about that. That's why me, in my agreements, when I write agreements, I always have a clause of refund. I always have that clause. And that clause is valid. You close the email and the mukoti. Ila refunding a sente. Travel Life Vlog, good morning. Lads of Torre. But how do you give someone money without seeing the car physically? Some people are dense kabisa. Who was given money to someone without seeing the car? People should be careful to check out the car cards, whether they are in their names. Ati kakati apade, sometimes the moro kijja kuba ateri manyago ya guza nenga asobola okukolera transfer. Ebyo bintu tubikoze nnyo. Nti moro kateba manyagoli, as long as that person can make sure that they transfer that car to your names. Ochitegeera. Good morning JK. Man, I want to also venture in tourism, especially in transportation business. Yesterday I was inquiring about what opportunities an exception given. What do you mean, Peace Joseph? Hey. Wake up. What do you, please Joseph, please clarify, what exactly do you need? Because there are no exceptions. If you're looking to get a car or it makes some sort of any number plate, you have to pay tax for some time, which they are to qualify. Because you are has to calculate nera banti obadde obawa omusolo oguwera kati now is the time for them to give you back ne bakukiza ovuge motoka etali etasasudde musolo kitegeeza drone baba bagisuubula miliyoni nga 25 eri ogisuubula 25 noteeka mu transport netuuka wano n'ogula buguzi number plate nga tosasudde musolo. Those are some of the benefits that tourism companies get, even NGOs I think, and even individuals that have been paying tax for a very long time. So emoroka za loan yezo simbi regardless of where you're getting it from, but I find that ogenda ne wewole motoka atenga tonna bagimalayo notandikirawo jiwa ku malidadi kanteke mu radio eyakabi ntadde mu bufa ebyo ebintu ebyo ebyakabi ekifo ky'osooka okukola ebyo ebintu ebyakabi lwaki tosoose n'osasudde ebbanja n'olimalayo okitegeera like you don't lose anything by ebiseera ebimwe even the reason lwaki omuntu ayinza okukuseera ebiseera ebimu abalabalamu tutoka sente ko katutte ogenda kalwisaayo ate ng'olumu akimanyi agenda kugobagana naawe because that's the fact. Abantu abasinga baba bakugobagana nabo okusasula amabanja, abantu abasinga tebaagala kusasula amabanja. Majority of Ugandans, by the way, that's why nze wemagenda okukola pre-purchase inspection sibanja mbasi nava ku office wange walinga tugenda okukola inspection yo mbasi navaawo kyosooka okukola kwe kumpa sente zange za inspection kuba makanika ayinza okundya tumaze okukola inspection simuwadde sente. And I've realized ebiseera ebisinga if I tell someone bape kasente ka inspection n'awakana nga tusooke tulabe emmotoka aba simusasuzi. Like literally all the guys that I've seen abalinga kaya na kansooke nkuweeka ekitundu bwe tunalaba emmoroka they were trouble even as we were looking for cars. Beba abantu abajja nga ze n'omuntu abasumbuwa azze mukola inspection azze n'abalala nabo bakola inspection okitegeera like you remember the guy I told you omuzeeyi yaliwo e Masaka leero bwe bajja ne balaba emmoroka the next day teyajja nesigala mu Masaka nga anoonya mmotoka okitegeera yasigala mu Masaka nga anoonya mmotoka ababuloka b'e Masaka waliwo ababuloka abammanyi okitegeera era bwe bangamba muzeeyi yasigadde Masaka nekubira ababuloka ne mbabuuza hamuyina omuzeeyi gwe mulabye anoonya emmoroka anoonya naye anoonya amuwa ssente tano bw'opata omuwa ssente emmoroka ne bweba nnungi etyako ate tujja kujja okitegeera. Arthur, between a fuso and tax, which one should I consider for business? I mean, would rather go for a tax over fuso. Lads in Torre, I've not done those businesses before, so I may not be the best person to advise you on that. But normally, what I tell people is always when you have money, put it in a place where you are the best person to do that business. Nti tokwata sente noziteeka mu kintu nga tokimanyi. Nze buli sente zenkwatako it's in entertainment because and not entertainment in general. You will not find me investing in a Chivuru for me to bring conscience in Uganda because I'm in that area. I'm not the pro, but I can invest in film, I can invest in theater, I can invest in kids entertainment because wow. Hey Ragnar, what's up?
Nothing.
You awake?
Yeah.
Wow. Wenga take a cent. I will manyiwo. So it would be very hard for you to find me. Na ntadde sente zange. Let's say Nazimbi night club because business and night club sijimanyi. So lads and Ture, I would sincerely because sente zigula fuso sente nyingi. Senga ogula fuso eyo omuntu n'atakasula. I totally understand that passive income is a very good thing. You want passive income, but in every area of work, buli area y'emirimu gye tukola, every area of work there is a passive income avenue. Kaku example, from entertainment, I can decide to create a theme park ey'abaana nga bw'olaba bagita bateno eyali Diddy's World. Nti nannyini yo teyeetaaga kubeerayo as long as he maintains the machinery properly, as long as he has systems in place to collect his money. I'll give you an example. Twagenda ku eyo bagita kati Wonder World amusement park. Buli muntu ayingira oba kyosasula omutwalo fe twagenda bana nze Ragnar Rolf ne mama waabwe sije mitwalo ena ne tumala eddakiika ana abani ne bakoowa ne tufuluma tugenda ofuluma nga luwa abantu family nga 10 zifuluma naye nga ate at that very moment waliwo family 10 ziyingira okitegeera. So I can tell you that that's a passive income stream bwenga nannyini yo teweetaaga kubeerayo, but omuntu ayinza okugamba mu entertainment ati buli kimu olina okubeerawo, but it's passive. He has not even invested in what he has not even built stuff. All he needed to do was put the toys abaana zibeere in place, azimbeka kiyosiki wali akaba kwata sente, probably atekewo ne tent nga zizo nti enkuba bweba etonya abantu abajja ne beggama mu tent ezo. That's all he needed to do. Ate nga Wonderworld Amusement Park weeri wenyini ayinawo university, East Africa International University nayo yasudiro okitegeera. So in every area of business where you are, waliwo a passive income stream nga tonnagamba nti let me invest in a taxi or a food. So ask yourself, what work do I do better than anyone else? Okitegeera. Nenne ekirala ebiseera ebisinga kinda abantu kibabuuza ajja kubuuza ezo sente zogenda ogula mu fuso wazijjawa, lwaki ozizza mu fuso? Okitegeera. I'm not a business advisor, but this is what I would tell you. Because normally for you to avoid being disappointed, I would advise you to put your money in a place nga bwotandika okukola ekintu ekyo teryakwata. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, eh? Because business ya taxi driver afunamu okusinga ekyo beera nga okimanyi. Because I'll tell you this, driver kuwa emitwalo katugeze mwenda oba 10 every day Monday to Saturday, bwakuwa sente emitwalo 10 by Ragnar sija emitwalo 6, bwamala okuwa emitwalo 6 naavuga emmoloka eyo for 10 days, for 14 days katugambe. On day number 14 nokola service ku sente zo yakwadde emitwalo in 14 days waba abadde akuwa emitwalo 6 kitegeeza in 14 days in 10 emitwalo 6 emirundi ebiri, that's 1.2, right? That's 1.2. So if you get 1.2, that's times 2, right? 1.2 amalojikuwa emitwalo 2 gali gaddayo mu service. Okitegeera emitwalo 2 gaddayo mu service because emmoloka olina ogiservicing. Seezo sigaze miliyoni emu. Okitegeera. So kati miliyoni emu emmoloka agenda givuga ayinza ogivugayo emyezi ngenda ng'olina okugula emipiira gya miliyoni. Okitegeera. Ate emmoloka sure deal bwagivuga bw'aba avuze bulungi nnyo ekinene nnyo omwaka gumu oyinza okwesanga olina okuddamu ogifuuwe. Okitegeera. Now that's kati ngaffe omusajja gwe tuwa taxi twakola endagaano eri very very strict. Endagaano yaffe nze nagiwandiika mwennyini. Endagaano yali very strict nti omusajja oyo senga akoona akatalanga, it's his recklessness, and recklessness is in everything is recklessness. Lwa nsonga etya nti nze Arthur wa boda bwankoona emabega nadduka, it's my recklessness. Sina gwengenda gamba nti wa boda yakonye ettaala lyange emabega era nyina genda adigule kiteeza n'owa taxi gwe twawa taxi naye yayina okukola. Okitegeera. Nagamba nti ate bwe mba nyingire kuba oli omulala nakukulubula funa poliisi ejje ekola ripooti erage nti oli yabadde mu nsobi. Gwe lwaki oyagala nze omugagga nfulumye ssente nga gwavugisizza ekimama? Be patient. Okitegeera. Ekyo n'akikkiriza. Ebirala byonna twabikola ne tusasula biki kati third party tugenda ku renewing a third party in March. Okitegeera. And he has been paying properly because he has not failed to pay on any day. Naku zonna abadde asasula bulungi, and the car has not died on him in any way. Because akisooka twamugamba makanika waffe yakolaki yakanika emmoloka eyo, naye abakubanga makanika we yakanika emmoloka senga ndooza yabikadde ebintu. Okitegeera. But anyway, I don't want to say that our agreement is bulletproof. It might not be bulletproof, but the reason why I'm telling you this is because I know people that have given up that business. Okitegeera. Buli muntu alina omukisa gwe. That's why normally I will ask you, ezo sente wazijjewa? Bw'oba wazijje mu kintu ky'omanyi okukola, lwaki si ky'ozzaamu sente ezo? Okitegeera. Misi. Good morning, Hajara Musema Saddam. Good morning. Arthur, is it possible to get a chikumi with working essay? Chikumi ne bwoba ne miliyoni 10 essay nzo batekola. Ekyo beera nga okimanyi. So essay takuseeza. naye ng'era 10 ennungi ejjaba mu miliyoni 5 mukaaga 10 ennungi 5 kali 5 between 5 and 6 10 kati agwo okole SC okitegeera gigule gwe 10 gigule ng'okimanyi nti ogenda kukola SC. People look for easy way to invest, which is very bad. That fuso can be stolen or get an accident. Such investments should be for very rich who can take loans and don't fall in depression. I also find that a quarter fuso you take a million oba zigula sente meka, I have no idea. But gochomanya nti kati bwetuba twagula kigegeri nga bwajira million 25 kati gwe kuba makafanyo ogula fuso ennungi ya meka senga omwana avuga fuso yo n'agikubya engine okugisiba ya meka. There are so many things that, but of course omuntu amanyi business eyo yaba asobola okugitambuza ne mukolera. Good morning as Augustine Blues. Let him use that money for buying fuso to buy land or a farm. I can predict losses. Nze nange omuntu alina sente zigula fuso bobanga business sijo obaddemu, I find that driver agenda kulyamu because as a moroka fuso kati nze avuga ku highway every day nsanganye bibifuso nga kifiiridde ku kkubo okitegeera. Kati bwe kifa kifiiridde ku kkubo olwagenda kukubikira ajja kugamba moroka yafiiridde ku kkubo bibi kuba ne makanika bagaye moroka kati eridde obukadde 6 okitegeera eridde miliyoni 4 etuuke kutame. And by the way you guys, with every business mulimu abagifuluma. That's why you don't, when you're starting a new business nga togikolangako, you don't put both your feet in there. You put one foot in, one foot out. This is the thing that this gentleman yagula kigege kye yakola nti teyateekayo bigere byombi. He can afford like 3 taxis naye yasooka n'agula taxi emu, so that if it doesn't work out atunda ntunde n'akomyawo ku ssente ze n'akivaamu. But if it works out he can double. Yali angamba he can double in like 6 months. Ne mugamba nedde emmotoka esooka ogireke fweya esooka ekola olabe bwekola ne business ogiyige olabe ne ssente zeereeta mwaka gumu oba ogistudies awo after 1 year you can double okitegeera. So but lads ture, it depends on what you want. You may have a reason why you want to invest in a fuso fe kye tutamanyi okitegeera. But I've also realized that abantu abamu bemmanyi abalina ezo emmoroka ezo loole ate abasinga emmoroka bazirinanga bwe bazitunda abanga asuubula avuga bw'atunda okitegeera. So tetunasasula rawumu yaffe. Mujjukira rawumu gye twakebera luli ntugivuna BF tetunagisasula lwa nsonga yesterday omukyala yabadde agenze mu banka kunona ssente oli yafiirwa atuguze emmoroka yafiirwa. So yesterday he was going for a burial. Nengamba nze nga sigenda sasula mmoroka bintu byakupapapapa ebyo. Nemugamba omukyala omanyi yabadde na mu banka nemugamba sente zo zirekeeyo. We can see about it tomorrow. Now I realize that what is happening is giving her more time to think about it, and over still ayagala okukola ki to buy that car for Uber. But nzo okusinga okusasula emmoroka mu kupapa awo at least oli akola ki asooka agenda aziike ajje enkya tulabe oba tugisasula emmoroka eyo. Okugula fuso agulemu forward n'ekirombe. Agule forward agule n'ekirombe ekyomusenywe nti omusenyu aba ayina gugwe nga n'emmoroka yiye. It makes sense. Fuso is 120. After the inspection for yesterday is done, no pardon, inspection tenagwa. Inspection yo yagwa ne tufune emmoroka neti tunagisasula. Lads and Ture, he has not said you don't have land. He's trying to say yenga ye agezako kulaga the kinds of losses that might come out of a fuso and he finds that the fuso is more loss susceptible. And of course guys, all businesses in the football tribe Wagambi are susceptible to losses regardless of venture, only that some carry a lower risk than others. So what if it works? Look at the positive side. Yeah, if it works, obviously omuntu alina sente zigula fuso aba alina sente okitegeera, eh? But it's just good to look on the bright side that if you've not done a business, you don't put all your feet in there. My friend who bought 2 lorries eventually exited the business because of headache and losses. Drivers start out being good but always change. Zaha Cubs Athawa logo. They bewitch you not to get the money. They take both the money and the car. Abantu abo babinyo. Mukula, can someone get a wish at 14? I'm sure you can get a wish at 14. It depends on the condition. If you don't really care about that car being in good condition, you'll definitely get. Joshua okinzijje mu kamwa gula forward n'ekirombe ky'omusenyu. Lads and Ture, I think me, I've not done that business, so that's why I keep saying I would not be the best person to advise you. There is a time I did an interview on a Mosei, a Morokezo Lore, and he was saying, Lore yokuja konge kola mirimu jijo. Don't buy it and give it to someone else, because the business say majority of hardwares now have their own lorries. Bana abantu abatunde ebikadde balina lorries awe. They are moving companies that are professional, that are doing only moving. Kati gobogula lore ngo baze nti nja kusengula abantu, nja kukola biki, nja kugulira abantu omusenyu. Kati cheap hardware, for example, aina ekirombe ky'omusenyu, aina amayinja, aina emiti, aina n'emmotoka. Bobugulako ebintu emmotoka akuwaya abwerere n'ogula mafuta. So when is someone going to come and hire your lorry if where they are buying stuff, they are getting free transport? So it's quite tricky. But of course with the fuso it's different. The fuso nene etwala bintu binene, etwala ente, etwala emiti eminene, kalitunsi. So it's quite different. Yo fuso ekiyinza okulemesa fuso eyo ayinza kuba driver. Oba ne mmotoka kufaako. Ne kulya n'otuka ne kutama. Bwagula fuso otekawo million 10 to work on it, to start working. Na ate forward just a few percent. Na fuso, I think those cars and those are basically zibanga morokanda. Yato ina kizibu kugula moroka nota bakochoje. Kati muna bachigegeje twagula. Chigegeje twakola teyali mu byakanika na twakola service. Yaliko no lujirwa butu no rema garwali lukubagana baruwo kyako. Then we paid income tax for that taxi to do transfer negwa. Then PSV egena kugwako mu March ne third party. Those are the only things we did. Kuliko mpira gumo ogulingo gwalingo guweddeko, but we agreed with the driver that sente zana akola zijja gule mipira na kugutambula, but we agreed as okavuge ebirala tubirabe afterwards. Wachiraba, as Football Tribe has said, every business can have both advantages and disadvantages, losses and wins. Even the Bible says it's God's grace in the book of Ecclesiastes. I'm a believer. I'm a very good believer. However, I also believe that you need to take the risks. You consider your pockets. There are people that would not really care about a loss, however big it is, because center inanga ziwe, right? But me, Zenga Arthur, Kati Nze, I think I've slowly learned to invest in the things that I know best. I'll give you an example. If I were an accountant, I would definitely be investing in that area of business. I would find ways to invest in that area of business. Probably. Let me give you an example. If I were an accountant and I have about 40 million to invest, I would get a team together, create an app for the local market, expense tracking app for the local market, personalize it for the Ugandan market. Million America, I think I'm developing an app million. Develop an app specifically for the Ugandan local market. Right now I'm using an app called Monify. It's not Ugandan. I use that app for expense tracking. I've been using it for the past over how many years. I bought the premium version, the premium version. Which take it, I think we paid about $15 each. Was it? About $5? I don't remember. Which take it. So I would create an app for the Ugandan market. And then I would have a budget aside to market that app, to make sure that people use it. Which take it. And then I'll build other businesses around that app. Probably content and all that. And I know that within a period of 1 year, probably create a subscription based thing where people on top of using the app, they get free information, where a business can get that free thingy and then get free app. There are so many things that you could do in your own area of business. But of course, Katinzendozanga marketer, because we as marketers, we need to see opportunities in literally everything, find gaps and fill them. Which take So kati yes Emma, yeah they are, but then in my area of work sengan nali accountant and up like that it's very hard for you to make losses. Ojaji samka tugabe milioni asatu ojiteke milioni ndala 10 eziji promotinga etambule obero oli awo nga some company some global company wants to buy you up nga bakuwadde sente mika. That's how those guys in IT keep making money. Ebisere mune products bakwatiziba nungi, but because for them they can make those products without investing. I have a friend who specialized in buying ghetto rentals. Guy makes money. Ezitasubirwa. Oh, oyo gwatunyumiza je kajja nagula obuyumba bubi milioni 15 nayongeramu. Oba nabutundu bana tekamo abapangisa. Morning Arthur, welcome back from Valentine's Day. For Valentine's abantu abalina family bise atenga tubeera warako. We have to get a special day when the kids are not going to school. Kati for to get call Valentine's Day yafi. Wichitegeera. Joshua, you want to learn the book of Ecclesiastes. You want to learn more about the book of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesia. Ekyo nkivuddeko. Emma munno muddemu. Munno muddemu. Kajamu kikata tukola wano. Katulabe wano oba wanaatambula. Mr. JK, I have one in Karere called Yala, but guy afunye sente mu ghetto rentals. I've ever worked in my dad's fuso, but trust me, a forward is the best for starters. Nayenga lads in tour echo nache chiri boba ina sente ezigula fuso soko oguleyo kigegemu ekirungi ne kigege ejja kuwa sente ekitone nnyo emitwalo 4 every week. Osoko ogeze business ya transport on a small scale, then olyoke after some time onolaba ngo masterinze, then you can expand. Some businesses are screwed up. You will make losses out of excitement of owning a lorry or a taxi. Remember, in rain, trucks cannot enter villages. They enter. Siva ku driver baba risk taker nga n'okuvuga amanyi ayingira ebyalo. Omuzungu agambye play after leave the word please. Kale, buying land and houses carefully is the best business, and manufacturing or production of goods. Manufacturing ino na yali muse na it's capital intensive anti. I have many friends of mine who are fuso buyers and users, but believe me, it needs to have good capital. Use it to get in stock business, iggy maize, beans, otherwise it's a risk to give it. Ekitegeza, according to you Augustine Blues, eyo fuso yetaaga omuntu okubeera nayo ngoina byogikozesa ngero oli omuzeyi. You guys, have you watched that interview where I did with the muzeyi? Kyetaaga fuso eyo ebeerenga gwe naawe olina byogikozesa ebirala. Chitegeza, as it makes other monies, probably you also make money with it doing your own businesses. Oyo muzeyi yagamba eze mmoroka ezo zeetaaga nnyo okugula ng'olina ebibyo byogikozesa. Kati buli obusente bujjanga busamambiro bwe buba buzze naye ng'olredde gw'omanyi nti sente zo olina w'ozigirayo. That's also what my cousin said. Bumuyita Kajubi baavuga loole. Mu loole ezo zaavuga n'agamba business ya loole yafa lwa nsonga. Buli muntu alina business nga yeetaaga loole yagula loole n'agissaawo. Ate nga be baawanga abasajja ba loole luli business. Okitegeera? Because fuso yalinga esomba seminti omungi, kati abantu ba hardware bonna baagula trailer. Era batalina trailer bana abalina trailer be basupply nga seminti. Okitegeera? Babeera trailer ne babeera ne fuso ne babeera ne forward obu ne bu elef. Kati ogenda kuba okompitinga nani. And I think the other reason why business ya taxi eno yayononeka, boda zeeyongera, ne Uber nazo ne zijja. Kati abantu abalina mu kasente taxi tebakyakola ki, tebakyazirinya. I actually realized taxis akendera n'okendera ne mu kibuga by the way. Simanyi oba nze kanza akiraba. Ata ebirombe by'omusenyu mu nkuba. I had to go through omusenyu bagusombera mu ngalo paka ku main. That's why during rainy season river sand is very expensive. Oh. Hey, Gideon, the jam, eh? Hey, linda ku kanjinonye. Zahari yabuuziza nsobola okufuna a good car of 5 million just for taking kids to school and just going around Kampala. Milioni 5 ndabagamba kibiina 10 mpozi starlet zeze moroka zinabagamba ze milioni 5 gwe kasitoba nga teweeronda nnyo mu bika bya moroka milioni 5 osobola okufuna moroka. Ata neewulira ka elef ku faamu yange njagala nkadde nsasuleko bamanje mu bondi naye ezo elef nebo moroka egenda obeera ku faamu nebo ogula elef osobola n'ogula ku milioni 18 ne milioni 25 okitegeera ng'ate ekyali nnamu nga si ya bondi naye ng'ekyali nnamu emoroka egenda okukola ku faamu milioni 25 ogifuna n'ogisaayo Joshua okitegedde kuba twaginoonyako n'oyo kazini wange nitugifuna milioni 24 naye omugagga yali ayagala ogimugulira ne yeekuba okitegeera nkube ku bugumu. Twavudde ku loan cars. It's almost like we have forgotten that it's what we came to talk about. Guys, bobo ogenda kwewola. Me, I discourage, by the way, I discourage it, especially if your income is not very stable. I discourage you guys from getting cars on loans. Because at the end of the day, it's a car. It's not like you're going to okujja konga ya business. Naye moroke y'okwevuga mbungenda ku mulimu bweva ku mulimu ntwala abaana ku ssomero bwemala ngende nkyaleko mu kyalo moroka bambi tojeewola it's totally not worth it. Okitegeera it's not bajja gisika neziri zozo because abasajja endagaano zaabwe y'amabanja endagaano emoroka bwe olaba nange omuntu agudde moroka y'ebbanja bwe mba nsayininga endagaano era nawe nkuteramu ka close akakwata because majority of the time oli ajja kukubira atha gwe wandeetera wano omuntu n'agula emoroka yange ku bbanja atayagala kunsasula kati nawe nteekamu ka close era akakwata just ntize wempandiika endagaano ya looni siteekamu close ekola ki etwalira ddala mu moroka yo close ebeeramu nti omuntu asobola okusika emoroka ye n'agipaakinga paka bw'onoomuwa ssente ze okitegeera. So that person can come take their car without police, without court orders. Era n'osayiningako naye n'ogamba nti kikkiriza naye nga bw'anaasika emmoroka costs zonna zaateekamu ziri on you nti nafunye breakdown yasse emmotoka nenjiteeka mu parking ya mutwalo buli naku. It's on you. Kitegeeza emmotoka nga tonagitwala olina omusasula ssente zaakubanja neze yassaamu okusika emmotoka. So why go into all that trouble? Better late than never, David Oje. Era nanyina class gye okusomesa ku saawa 3 naye sigenda tuukayo saawa 3 kitundu kwono jambo. kansoke nkubire Prosi Bravo Bugumu mbasiibule. Yes, good morning once again. Kakati kansome question hizi na atemba sibuli. Mwesigwa abuza why is the Pajero IO? Because it's a troublesome car. It's what I call the weight loss program. Yeah, the Pajero IO, you buy it, you lose weight. Norman Karohanga, good morning. Sechitoleko Brian, good morning. Bana itemwera vida mkora pre-purchase inspection. If you're going to buy a car and you need help making the right decision, to inspect the car to make sure it's in good condition, to do all the verification of the paperwork, I'm your man. You pay a small fee of 450,000 and we go and look at the cars together. Nemo kazina kuba mu Kampala Central Business District. Bwetu fulumamu obo yongera mu kasente ka mafuta. Kitegedde baba. Luanga Richard, greetings. David OJ, webale bama bagambako. Andrew agamba, we try to raise our practice. Na yaka moroka kachali wansi, what can we do? Mu raising any springs, you buy aftermarket springs. Space at is raising a moroka. Name P that is raising a moroka chiliao. Buy springs. Joshua, wayagalako bribe Sam nga samanya. How do I need to get a Primochi pesa at least minimum ngetambuddeko? That is the 2008 eh? Yera million nga 27. I'm assuming you're saying the 2008 model. 27 million and above. Because eji twasemba yuko twajja ku 26 kitundu. Bera million 27. King Pius, Mugalasi Joshua Mixed Farm, Antonio, Muyombia Mark, Tusime Eddie, Prosi Bravo, King Daniels, Herbert Hansen, Cosmas Agaba, Ruirika Isaac, Football Tribe, Wabuyi Nelson, Serada John Paul, Usama Hassan, Kayongo Viani, Mutumba Paddy, Serada John Paul, Richard Damulira, Deep in Coffee, Paul Sema, Moses Heath, Balvids, Joseph Bari Kudembe, Martha Director, Martha Academy, Matembe, Abdul Nasa, Brian Wanyama, Football Tribe, Nakumazida, Chamba de Hannington, Abdurrahim Kasita, Katamba Isaac Katende, Bukenya Abi, Mukisa Makafero, Neyanziza Nyokunkonangako, Africa Karota, Inevitable Discovery, Zahara, Zahara Cubs, Bashiri Mukarazi, Lucky Mose, Lads of Ture, Peace Joseph, bana imwe bali kubeera ngawo nnyo. I appreciate namwe abali mu Kamoli mwe bali kubeerako. Martin and Michael, Jonah Mukama, JFK Arts, Mwanga W. Robert, Hajara, Muse Masadam, Augustine Blues, JK, Dennis 12, Gideon Opaye, Prosi Bravo, Jesse Mwesigwa, Norman Karuhanga, Seneko Brian, Ruanga Richard, David OJ, Ntale Samuel, Ray. What makes transport tricky is give it to a person who rents 25k to manage it for 50 million capital track. I think they can. They're just like normal employees. They're just like normal employees. I think it's just that humanity is humanity. I think that's the only trouble. Yeah, but guys, I wish you a very lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow on Question Friday. I hope today tuinache tufunyemu zenyina changes. I hope you have also learned something. I will see you tomorrow morning. May God bless you. Ciao.